And welcome everybody. Game 2, the doubleheader between the Saints and the Tigers of Trinity University. As the OLLU Saints dropped the first one 7-3 after a 6-run 7th inning for Trinity. Ariel Montgomery in the circle for the Saints to start this second game. Emily Vaslavic, center fielder, to lead things off here at Game 2. Defensively, Norris in right field, Nunn in center, Luna in left for the Saints. Bradley over at first, Esparza at second, Campos at short, Alando at third, Gonzalez behind the plate. Again, Ariel Montgomery in the circle. This is the 7th game in 4 days for the Saints, which has had 4 games here at home and 3 games up in Tyler, Texas over the last 4 days. But at least 1 game every day since Thursday. And the ball there, 1-0 the count to Vaslavic. As Vaslavic steps back in. That's 1 ball, no strikes the count. Alan Crowder. Campos over at short, and got a misplay there by Bradley at first, so the leadoff is aboard.
Number 18, first base, Jordan Williams.
So Jordan Williams now coming up in the 2 spot here, Game 2 is Marina De La Luna. So an error on Bradley there. The Saints defensively have struggled today. 2 errors, or 3 errors actually in the last game. Throw, runner going for second. Got her. And that is the first base runner called out today. As the Slavic has now coming out, Coach Abby Martin. So 1 out to call here, as they're going to talk about it for a moment. That's Coach Martin. Asked for them to talk it over, but then when they come over, he says he was behind the plate. So anyway, so 1 away. Here in the top half of the first inning, it's Jordan Williams. Here's no ball, 1 strike, the count to her. That's popped right over to Montgomery. Throw over to first, got her. 2 down. As Montgomery went diving for the ball, couldn't quite reach it. Able to deflect it right to Joanna Gonzalez, and so 2 down. So Marina De La Luna coming up to the plate. With nobody aboard and 2 outs here at the top of the first inning. Saints out on a 3-game losing streak. Lost last 2 games to UT Tyler. It's number 4 ranked team in the country in NCAA Division II. Is that for a ball? 1-0 the count. Coming here to De La Luna. Ball, no strikes. That's line foul. And the count will leave it at 1-1. Just past the reach of Bradley there. Saints going to get a little bit of a break, as they'll have the next 4 days off, where they will be back. And that's a liner right over the right field to Norris. That'll do it. 3 outs they go. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning, Kylie Luna to lead things off for the Saints. Going up against Patterson. That's Catherine Patterson, who's finished off game 1. We'll start this one. Picked up the win. Going up here against Kylie Luna, 370 on the year, 414 on base percentage. Shows the bunt. Going to be a called strike. 0-1 the count there to Luna. No balls, 1 strike here to Luna. Luna went 1 for 4 in game 1. And that one, grounder to second. Scooped up and over the first there by Whitman to Williams, and that'll be 1 away. So Maddie Nunn coming up.
Center fielder number 3, Madison Nunn.
So Madison Nunn steps up to the plate with 1 out. And no one on here in the bottom half of the first inning. That's just popped up and coming over to get it there. De La Luna grabs it out of the air and quickly 2 away. As Joanna Gonzalez will come up with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Pitcher, Joanna Gonzalez.
As Gonzalez steps up. Gonzalez went 1 for 3, had an RBI in game 1. Let's hear the pitch from Patterson, away for a ball, 1-0 the count there. Ball, no strikes. That's it, back to left. That has a chance, and it's gone. Solo shot, number 2 on the season, and RBI number 11 at 1-0. Saints lead it. It's Joanna Gonzalez with the monster shot to left and give the Saints a 1-0 lead on Trinity here. Home run number 2 on the year, RBI number 11. As now comes up Ariel Montgomery. It's Ariel Montgomery. She went long in game 1. Steps up to the plate here with 2 outs and a 1-0 lead for the Saints here in the bottom half of the first inning. Excuse me, sorry about that. Montgomery, 294 on the season. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. Looks at the first pitch there for a ball, 1-0 the count. Inside, 2-0 the count there on Ariel Montgomery. Stepping in here, 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 1-0 Saints lead. Swings at that one, chasing that one out of the zone. It's 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And swings at that one. Again, that one tails off at the end off the plate. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's grounder over to third, misplaced by De La Luna. And reaching on the air will be Ariel Montgomery, and a runner down, first and 2 away. So Abby Elizondo coming to the plate now with 2 outs, 1 aboard. The Saints with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch, there for strike, 1-1 the count there from Patterson. Elizondo, 400 on the year with a home run, 4 RBIs. Had an RBI in game 1. And sends that one to left. 2 aboard now. First and second, 2 outs. So some 2-out hitting happen now for the Saints. As that is going to bring up Caitlin Esparza, second base, coming up to the plate here. That's up and away ball. 1 ball, no strikes here, the count to Esparza. That's a grounder, going to find its way into center field. Montgomery, full speed play at the plate, not in time. 2-0 Saints lead. RBI number 5 on the season now. Or number 3 on the season now for Esparza. And a little meeting at the mound here.
Now batting, right fielder number 9, Kaylee Norris.
So Kaylee Norris coming up to the plate with runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. And watches the pitch there off the plate. 1-0 the count. It's 1 ball, no strikes. That's the left, gonna drop. Gonna stop now, the base is loaded with 2 away. So the 2-out hitting continues for the Saints now as Jalen St. Romain coming up to the plate. Comes up to the plate here. St. Romain went 0 for 1 in game 1. Looking for a chance here. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, bottom half of the first. And the pitch, puts it down, picked up there. Throws over, and that'll do it. Saints will leave them loaded, but they'll get 2 across. We'll head to the second. Saints lead it. 2-0. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network. So welcome. As 2 balls and 1 strike the count here. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count here. As we seem to have lost our video signal, back it goes. Just in time for the strike there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Cat Patterson leading things off here. The Saints with a 2-0 lead, top half of the second inning. With Ariel Montgomery with the 2-2 pitch up high, 3-2 now. It's Patterson, Stark, and Whitman due up. Here the second. And a 3-2. Off the plate, ball 4. So the leadoff is aboard with a walk. That'll bring up M.K. Stark to the plate. Second hit inning, Stark coming up here. Stark 0 for 1 in game 1 as she came in as a pinch hitter. Looks at the first pitch there for a ball, 1-0 the count. And Sammy Whitman on deck. Runner at first is Patterson. Nobody out in the second. Saints with a 2-0 lead. And that's called strike at 1-1 the count. Saints get their run off a solo shot by Joanna Gonzalez to left. And a single that drove in Ariel Montgomery for the second run. 2-0 lead here. And swings and misses that. And the count 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Swing and a miss and strike 3.
Second base, number 2, Sammy Whitman.
So first strikeout there for Montgomery, 4th of the year. It was 1 out and 1 aboard. And Sammy Whitman coming up to the plate here. So pitch there, a ball, 1-0 the count. Guessing a little high, maybe. So runner at first, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here. And Whitman watches that one low and in, and the ball 2-0 the count. So Sammy Whitman, the junior from Lake Travis in Austin. That's Montgomery with the pitch. Puts it down to foul. And the count goes to 2-1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch coming here from Montgomery. That one grounded, picked up Bradley, steps on second, or on first, throws to second. 2 down, but the runner advances. But the important second out is there.
Right fielder, number
So
7,
Christina Kish
Kish.
comes up to the plate. Kish, a junior from Tucson, Arizona, from Canyon del Oro. holds off on that, but a called strike anyway, and 0-1 the count. There on Kish, the right fielder. It's Montgomery here with 2 outs and 1 on. The 0-1 pitch. Away. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. As Montgomery checks the armband. And the 1-1. Called strike on the outside quarter, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner at second here. Montgomery checks the wristband again. Wind up delivery. Catches a piece of it there, does Kish. As the count stays 1-2. As Gina Monaco in the on-deck circle. The 1-2, up high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. Saints with a 2-0 lead. Here in the top half of the second. Time called there by Kish. The 2-2 called. Strike 3. As Errol Montgomery picks up the second strikeout. 3 away. They'll leave 1 aboard. No runs, no hits, 1 left. Bottom of the second coming up. It's Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the second, Saints with a 2-0 lead here. As Eileen Campos leading things off here. Well, the Saints, here's Patterson, up and away ball, 1-0 the count there to Campos. Campos, a sophomore from Robstown, Texas, looks to the strike there. And 0-2 now. That's it, high to center and back for it. We're able to get it. Is Vaslavic. So one out. Top of the order, Kylie Luna coming up here. So Luna 0 for 1, steps up. That's looped back over, running in and making the catch is Bearfield. And 2 down.
Number 3, Madison Nunn.
So Luna comes in and first pitch sends it out. So she's 0 for 2 on 2 pitches today. So Madison Nunn coming up. Maddie grounded out her last time. Sends that high up. Coming over from short to get it as Horn. 3 up, 3 down they go. On a total of 4 pitches. Video game ending there that inning. This will get to the third. Saints lead 2-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Moving on for Trinity.
Top of the third coming up here.
Player Gina Monaco.
Deandra Veda in center field now for the Saints for Maddie Nunn. Giving Nunn a little bit of an early break here. Again, been a busy last 4 days. 7 games in the last 4 days for the Saints. And that pitch is going to be low and away for ball, 1-0 the count. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here to Gina Monaco. Monaco will push that foul down the side, and 1-1 goes to count. Saints baseball dropped the first game of their doubleheader with Midland 5-2. Update on game 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count there to Monaco. Right now, actually, we do. In the third inning, Saints trailing 2-0 to Midland. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Monaco. That's Monaco, Bearfield, and Vaslavic. 2 up here in the third. And that's away, 3-2. The count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. swing and a miss, strike three. That is the third
Number 7, Emily Bearfield.
strikeout now for Ariel Montgomery. She now has 6 on the season. And Emily Bearfield, the left fielder, coming to the plate. Junior from Austin, Dripping Springs. Comes up with 1 out here in the top of the order on deck. With the Slavic. First pitch there, strike, 0-1 the count there from Montgomery. So Montgomery now, delivery. And a called strike there, and the count 0-2 now in Bearfield. No balls, 2 strikes to count here. And the 0-2. Up high, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Saints trying to get their 5th win of the year right now, 4-7. Losers of their last 3. In this seven-game span of D2, NCAA D2 opponents. That's a ball high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. That's just past the reach, over to second. And a nice job as Esparza over to Bradley for 2 away. That'll bring up the top of the order now. It's Emily Vaslavic. So 0 for 1. Comes up to the plate. Reached base on an error back in the first inning. So 2 outs here. The pitch here from Montgomery. Out underneath it, running back, and able to run it down is Luna, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, they go in the third. Bottom of the third coming up. Saints lead 2-0. You're watching Saints Softball, the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. Saints coming up here. Leading 2-0. Joanna Gonzalez picked up her 2nd home run of the year her last time up back in the first inning. Solo shot to left, and that's up and away for a ball, 1-0 the count. And the junior from San Benito, Texas. And that's fouled away. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. lot of expectations here with the program. It's 2-1 the count here, especially for the future. Just 3 seniors on this team. Kenna Kennedy, Sarah Martinez, and Jalen St. Romain, the only seniors. And that's going to find its way to the wall. Gonzalez going to stop at first with a single. So 2 for 2 for Joanna Gonzalez, and that is going to bring up Ariel Montgomery. Montgomery reached on an air and scored a run her last time up. So Ariel Montgomery went long in game 1. Looks at that one up and away for a ball, 1-0 the count. Nice job from Stark to keep that from reaching the back net. It's 1 ball, no strikes, the count here from Patterson. And that one watches that one for a strike to the count, even 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pardon me. It's 1-1 up high, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The runner at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd. Sage 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error. Left 3 on so far, and that's fouled off 2-2. Trinity right now, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left aboard. Ariel Montgomery, the pitcher, in now with a 2-2 count. Runner at first, no outs. Bottom 3rd, and pushes that one. Out foul again. The 2-2 pitch coming. Up high ball. 3-2. So count full now with nobody out and runner at first. It's Joanna Gonzalez and Carol Montgomery. 286 on the year. The average. And a 3-2 pitch now from Patterson. Up the middle off the glove. Going to make it into center. Base hit. So the first 2 are aboard with singles. And that is going to bring up Abby Elizondo. Abby Elizondo coming up here with runners at first and second. She steps back into the box here. And that fouled off. As Coach Slennington telling Abby, you got to pull that bat back and catch it right in the chest. Has a smile on his face as he says it. So I think he's joking. Sort of, maybe. Here's a coach. And the bunt is down nicely. Runners will advance to second and third, and the sacrifice is complete. And that is going to bring up 0-0 to the plate. Caitlin Esparza, the sophomore from San Antonio. Steps up here with runners at second and third, and 1 out now here in the 3rd inning. Saints already with a 2-0 lead, trying to expand on it. Would like to get as big a lead as possible, as a 2-run lead was not enough for them in game 1. That high up in the air to center. Vaslava get it. Runner tags on the way home. Gonzalez scores. RBI number 4 on the year for Esparza. And the Saints take a 3-0 lead now. 2 outs. Montgomery still at second.
Number 9, Kaylee Norris.
So Kaylee Norris coming up to the plate. Kaylee, the sophomore from Shirts. Samuel Clemens looks at the pitch there for a strike and the count 0-1. Montgomery at second now with 2 outs. And Jalen St. Romain in the on-deck circle. And that's going to catch her on the feet and go to first base. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Jalen St. Romain comes back up to the plate here. And going to be a meeting at the mound here. So with 2 outs and a 3-0 lead. Next broadcast, the Saints Athletics coming at 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Opening day soccer. As the Saints women's soccer team take on Jarvis Christian at 11 o'clock. Then men's soccer 1:30 also against Jarvis Christian. Then we'll finish out the day in the triple header action for you. 4 o'clock over Missions Baseball Academy. Saints Baseball hosting Ottawa out of Surprise, Arizona. And on Thursday. For more information on Saints events coming up, on other athletic events coming up, and other stories and articles by the Sports Information Department, go to the website www.OLLUSaintsAthletics.com. St. Germain coming with runners at first and second. The pitch inside gets out the way. 1-0 the count there from Patterson. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Now one liner right to third, and it'll leave 2 aboard. Saints get another run across. They've left 5 aboard, but they lead 3-0 now. Top of the 4th coming up. Saints lead 3-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back is Kaylin Estrada, the freshman, coming in to catch as Joanna Gonzalez will sit down for the rest of the day here, going 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. 3-0 lead for the Saints here in the 4th inning. As Jordan Williams will lead things off, 0 for 1, grounded to third back in the 1st inning. That is pushed foul. And 0-1 the count there on Williams. Montgomery's pitched well, 3 innings, no hits, 1 walk, struck out 3. 40 total pitches here as we start the top of the 4th inning. For the junior from Castroville. That's going to be inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count here. As the amount of dogs we have here at the softball field today, I think they should rename the park the Dog Park. So 2 balls and a strike here, and that's going to be a ball. 3-0, and that is a quarter-size strike zone if that's a ball. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And grounder. Backhand Bradley. Heads over. And there. Got it. 1 away. Nice recovery there from Bradley. Got it with a backhand. Kind of bobbled it. Able to get it. And just beat out Williams there. And so Marina De La Luna up to the plate 0 for 1. So Montgomery up high with the pitch, 1-0 the count. It's 1 ball, no strikes. With the pitch there. Finds its way back in. 1-1 the count here to De La Luna, who flied to right back in the first inning. Now 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 4th inning. And a called strike there, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's Patterson in the on-deck circle. One-two here. That's Montgomery. Checks the wrist, puts it through there, pops it up, and gets the post. Foul on the count. 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here still. And the pitch from Montgomery off the plate. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 4th. The 2-2. Fouled away again. As I think it actually it's kind of deflected there off the bat, off the knee there, and then away. It came out there pretty hard. At first I thought it went off the bat. It fell off like that, but it went off the knee instead. So De La Luna stands back up, looks. Yeah, she's going to come off here for a moment. Just took a shot to the knee there. And we're going to have a change here, just precautionary. So that came off pretty hard there. So at first, thought it came off the bat and went foul, but no, went off her knee, off the deflection off the foul. So coming in now for Trinity is going to be Beanie Snyder, the junior from Burbank, California, will come in to hit. She'll come in with a 2 ball, 2 strike count here. 1 out here in the 4th inning.
Now batting for Trinity, number 4, Beanie Snyder.
So Snyder steps in there, waiting. Wait for the umpire, though. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Nobody aboard here in the 4th. 2-2. Called strike 3. And so, that is going to be strikeout number 4 for Errol Montgomery.
21, Cat Peterson.
So Cat Peterson coming to the plate with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And ask if she went around, says she doesn't. So Patterson gets a little break on that one. That's 1 ball. No strikes there. That's going to be away for a ball. 2-0 the count here to Patterson. Patterson walked back in the 2nd inning. She's been the only base runner for Trinity today. Oh, the 2nd base runner, because 1 was caught stealing. Was Slavic. Reached on an error. So 2 base runners here today. 3-0 the count here as Patterson, opportunity of walking for a 2nd time. The 3-0. And ball 4, walked her on 4 pitches. That's going to bring up MK Stark to the plate. Stark 0 for 1, struck out her last time. There's 2 outs here. Runner at first now. 3rd base runner now of the day for Trinity. So we're here in the top of the 4th inning. That's there for a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here to Stark. Sammy Whitman in the on-deck circle. And fouls that back. And that's ripped foul. It's 1-2 now the count. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the 1-2 coming. Pitch from Montgomery. Fouled that one off. Stays 1-2 with 2 outs. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. And the 1-2. Montgomery checks the armband. And 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts now for Errol Montgomery. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Saints lead 3-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network.
3, Trinity nothing.
Come on, Ariel. Let's see.
Re-entry for Trinity number 17. Re-entry number 17. Leading off the fourth inning for the Saints, number 23, Eileen Campos.
So Eileen Campos to lead things off here for the Saints here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. That's there for ball 1-0, the count there from Patterson. It's 1 ball, no strikes here. It's Campos 0 for 1. Fly to center back in the second inning. Campos then the top of the order due up. That again flies to center. The Slavic brings it in. 1 away. So Kylie Luna
Number 25.
up to the plate. It's Luna 0 for 2. Makes her way up to the plate. As Deandra Vera in the on-deck circle. Pitch there, watch the strike. Actually, no ball. Want to know the count. What do they say when you assume? So 1 ball, no strikes, the count here, 1 out. The pitch here from Patterson, that's going to be pulled foul. It's a good job to get some contact in there, kind of jammed and able to pull it anyway. So 1-1 the count here on Luna. Grounded to second in the first, fly to left in the second. 345 the average now. 387 on base. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And swings and misses at that one. And not a pretty effort on the swing there, and the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now as Veta in the on-deck circle, waiting for her first at bat. 1-2 pitch. Rounded there. Patterson picks up, throws it, misplayed. It's going to be base hit. Or going to be safe. Probably an error probably on the throw there from Patterson. So E1. And Silvera coming up to the plate. Veta coming up to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the season. Puts the bunt down towards the third throw. Will get the lead runner. And out at second. Veta will be at first with 2 down now. And with that, we will have Kaylin Estrada.
Now batting number 6, Kaylin Estrada.
So Kaylin 0 for 1 on the year. She had her first at bat against UT Tyler on the day before yesterday, but 0 for 1, strikeout. This now comes up here. Now against Patterson from Trinity. And the pitch is going to be there for a strike. And 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. At first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ariel Montgomery in the on-deck circle. No balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be low ball. And count evens at 1-1. Saints not going to be back home until a doubleheader on the 16th of March. They take on Shriner University, 2 o'clock start time, game 1. Then after that will be on the 20th and the 21st, a 3-game series as conference play begins against Texas A&M Texarkana. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Liner right to short as Horn gets it, and that's going to be 3 away. Saints will leave 1 aboard as we head to the top of the 5th. Saints have left 6 aboard today. We'll head to the 5th inning. Saints lead 3-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. Make sure you follow Saints on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Use the hashtag OLLU Softball. And for more information, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. It's top of the 5th inning. Saints with a 3-0 lead. Ariel Montgomery going up against Sammy Whitman. He looks at the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Montgomery has season high 5 strikeouts so far here. That's popped up. 1 away. Her career high is 7. She had that back in 2019 against the University of the Southwest. It's 3-0 to score here. No balls. To Kish. The pitch. Swings and misses that one. No balls, 1 strike. That's Gina Monaco in the on-deck circle. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. No balls, two strikes. And called strike three. 6 strikeouts now. With 2 away. They're in the top half of the 5th inning. Gina Monaco, 0 for 1, struck out her last time up. As Emily Barfield in the on-deck circle. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. 3-0 Saints lead. That's going to be fair. Throw. Got her. 1, 2, 3. They go in the 5th. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Saints leading 3-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. So Montgomery to lead things off here. She has pitched a dandy here this afternoon. And now coming up to the plate to hit where she's 1 for 2 and has scored once, reached on an error. And also singled, and that is high in the air to center. Back to the track, coming back. And the Slavic able to hold on to it. 1 away. She got under that one. If she had able to hit it a little more square, that ball is still going. So 1 out here now for Abby Elizondo. And Elizondo going to left. That ball is gone. Solo shot, 4-0. Saints with the lead. As Elizondo picks up the homer. And that is going to be her 2nd home run of the year. RBI number 5. And the Saints now with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We're going to have a pitching change as well. And who is going to be on the circle? It's going to be so 28 MK are going to be Brooke Porter, the freshman from Carmel, Indiana. So with a 4-0 lead, we'll take a break with the pitching change. Saints lead 4-0, bottom of the 5th. You're watching Saints softball, the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. It's Caitlin Esparza to lead things off here after the pitching change. As the Saints with a 4-0 lead after the Alando solo shot to left, and 0-1 the count there. Now to Esparza. Got a single to left in the first, sac fly and RBI in the third. 300 on the average this year, and that's popped and fouled out of play. 0-2 the count. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. That's a ball away, 1-2 the count. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's up and in for a ball. The count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Kaylee Norris in the on-deck circle. That's inside ball. And that will make the count full, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a pitch, and that's going to be sent high up in the air. Out is Horn to pick it up from short, and 2 down.
Number 9, Kaylee Norris.
So Kaylee Norris coming up, 1 for 1 today. With no one aboard and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and Saints with a 4-0 lead on Trinity. That's going to be inside ball, 1-0 the count. Saints trying to get their 5th win of the year. Go to 5-7. Trying to give Trinity their 2nd loss of the year and drop them to 4-2. That's inside ball, 2-0. Those pitches there from Porter. 2 balls, no strikes. Jalen St. Romain, the on-deck circle. 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch coming here from Porter. That's fouled back. Out of play, goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a 4-0 Saints lead, bottom of the 5th inning. And the 2-2. That's up away, 3-2 now the count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes for Kaylee Norris. Sophomore from Schertz, Samuel Clemens High School. Clemens Buffalo. That's the 3-2 count coming here. And got around on that one. Foul. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two, and it's ripped again. That one fouled down the left field side. Livingston saying, calm down, relax. She's seeing pitches she likes. She's just getting around early on them. So 3-2. That's up and away. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Jalen St. Romain coming up to the plate.
Jalen St. Romain.
Jalen 0 for 2 today. Lined out her last time to third. And the pitch. There for a ball. 1-0 the count to Jalen St. Romain. And the top of the... No, actually Eileen Campos. On deck. Grounded down the line. I could have called a foul. That's close on that one. That's 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. Ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. And a ball called there, 2-1 now the count. Two balls, 1 strike. And grounder right to the circle, over to first, 3 away. Saints will leave 1 aboard, and we'll head to the 6th inning. Saints lead 4-0. You're watching Saints Up on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Emily Bearfield to lead things off here for Trinity, trailing 4-0 to the Saints. Zero Montgomery on the mound as she's pitched fantastic here in the 2nd game. 5 innings. No runs, no hits. Walked 2. Has struck out 6. And that's fouled off the play. 0-1 the count on Bearfield. Grounded to second. Back in the 3rd inning. Trinity's have 3 base runners here. One that watches that one kind of float in there for a ball to count 1-1. Bearfield in the top of the order with Emily Vaslavic and Jordan Williams. Up here in the 6th inning. That's a grounder. Nicely pulled by Alando to first. 1 away.
Number 10, Emily Vaslavic.
So Emily Vaslavic coming up here, 0 for 2. 5 in a row retired now by Montgomery. With one out here in the 6th. Slavic watches that one high for a ball, 1-0 the count. Slavic reached on an error back in the first and was caught stealing, and then flied out to left in the 3rd inning. That's one ball, no strikes, one out. Pitch goes after that one high, reaching after that one. And 1 ball, 1 strike the count now. As Jordan Williams in the on-deck circle. That's there 4. The ball, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Down low, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 coming. Called strike 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out now. And a 3-2 pitch. Up high in the air. Dandravetta pulls it, 2 down. 6 in a row now retired. So Jordan Williams 0 for 2 coming up to the plate here. As Ariel Montgomery. And a strike, 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. That one towards left, back, going underneath it. 3 away. 7-0. 7 in a row retired. Bottom of the 6th. Saints lead 4-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back.
Now in left
Bottom half of the
18, Devin Miller.
bottom of the sixth inning. Saints lead 4-0. As in right foul now. As Alexis Valdez, 34. I believe maybe. Actually, we'll see. Actually, we'll double check on that. They said 35.
Heading for the Saints.
We'll figure out the changes on the field when they come back around in the seventh.
Campos.
Eileen Campos will lead things off. Coming up to bat after her, we're going to see Devin Miller, the freshman from Marion, Ohio. Haven't seen since the opening week. And that's fouled back. 0-1 the count. Eileen Campos. Fly to center in the second, fly to left in the fourth. That's Campos, her ninth, actually her 11th at bat this season. Watches that one for a ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch rips it foul down the third or the left field side. And 1-2 the count here. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. As looking over at the dugout on the Saints side and looking at Airwolf. Again, foul down the line. Looking at Ariel Montgomery for a moment there as she seems to be the loneliest person in that dugout right now. There's nobody talking to her. As she has pitched very well through 6 innings. Looking to do something that only 3 other Saints pitchers have done.
Number 18,
So
Devin Miller.
Devin Miller now coming up to the plate. Freshman from Marion, Ohio. Back deep, underneath. First pitch went long, but it's going to be picked up by the Slavic. 2 down. That is going to bring up Alexis Valdez to the plate.
Number 34, Alexis Valdez.
So Alexis Valdez comes up to the plate for her first appearance. As she will be taking over in center field. And the first pitch is a strike, 0-1 the count. It's 2 of 9 coming into today. A career 300 hitter, and that's at the left, back and caught, reaching for it. So 3 up, 3 down they go. Top of the 7th. Ariel Montgomery tries to become only the 4th Saint pitcher to get this something special here. As we'll go to the 7th. Saints lead 4-0. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Marina de la Luna to lead things off here in the top half of the seventh. Saints with a 4-0 lead. As Ariel Montgomery here. So no balls, one strike to count here. And 1-1 now to Marina de Luna. Fly to right, back of the first. 0 for 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Nobody out in the seventh. Saints with a 4-0 lead. And that's away for a ball, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Montgomery checks the wristband. The pitch. Called strike, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Junior from Castroville, Texas. With quite the performance here this afternoon. And reaching that one and foul. Out of play, the count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes for Ariel Montgomery. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch here is De La Luna. Popped up, coming over. Alando gets it. 8 in a row retired by Montgomery and 1 out. 6 2/3 inning now. 2 outs to go. As Brooke Porter to the plate with 1 out here. Her first appearance today. Called strike. No balls and 1 strike. And on deck is M.K. Stark. That's up. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. That's the pitch coming here from Montgomery. One pitch. Fouled away. And the count goes 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one drops a little out of the zone. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now with 1 out. Now the 2-2, just high. 3-2, the count is full with 1 out here. 8 in a row retired by Montgomery. Trying to make it 9. Here with Porter. The 3-2. Call strike 3. Tied her career high. 7 strikeouts now for Montgomery. And she is an out away. 1 out away now for Montgomery. 9 in a row retired for the junior from Castroville. The first pitch going to be fouled. And the 0-1 pitch swings and misses, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Montgomery 1 strike away. The 0-2 coming. Grounder to short. Over to first, and she does it! Fourth Saint pitcher to get a no-hitter. 4th Saints pitcher all time to get a no-hitter for the junior from Castroville to get the no-hitter. Megan Ramirez, Catarocha, Sierra Martinez, and now Ariel Montgomery. Saints pitchers with a no-hitter. Well, folks, Saints get the win 4-0. And the Saints will get the win here 4-0. And they will go to 5-7 on the year. And the win goes to Ariel Montgomery as the junior pitched her heart out today and got the big no-no. Only the 4th Saint pitcher to do that. Matching Megan Ramirez, Catarocha, Sierra Martinez, and now Ariel Montgomery. As Montgomery picks up the win, she goes to 1-1 on the season, 5-8 for her career, and the no-hitter. And so that will do it, that'll end it for today, and we will not see the Saints back here again until, if I remember right, the 16th. That doubleheader, 2 o'clock, starting against Schreider, and then conference play back underway. 3-game set starting March 20th and 21st against Texas A&M Texarkana. Our next broadcast going to be Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Women's soccer home opener against Jarvis Christian. Men will be at 1:30, then 4 o'clock. Last game of 3 that we're covering Thursday. Baseball takes on Ottawa University out of Surprise, Arizona. Congratulations, Saints. Congratulations, Ariel Montgomery. Saints win it 4-0. You've been watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. So long, everybody.